Well, I have a problem. I did a video last night and I couldn't get my GoPro to connect so I could upload it on YouTube. So I was going to do it. Dean is gone right now. I don't know what's going on with my hair. I was going to do it while Dean's gone to the grocery store, but I think that's supposed to be over here actually. Okay. But when I went to get my GoPro, it's missing. The cat stole my GoPro. It was on the charger, and I have no idea when she got it or where she could have took it to or even how she could have carried it. It's not very big, but still it's not got anything to grip to. I just hope she's not chewed it all to pieces. I haven't even paid for that thing yet. Kind of disappointed in the cat, but it looks like my videos are going to be from here for a while, and I can't do them live on YouTube, so I'm having to record it on my computer, and then after I download it upload it, then I'll have to delete it. But at least my camera on my Chromebook is pretty good. What was on the other video, if you'll notice, I got a lot. So I am and now shining with all my glory. I was playing with Dean and I stuck it over my head and went, oh, like an angel. He knows better than that. But anyway, let's see, yesterday, well, you saw where I got my lamps done last night. If you watched that video, check them out. They are so pretty, and we've got them hung up now. I would show you, but I'd have to move my computer around, and I don't know how to put a picture in here. I would. As a matter of fact, I did a thumbnail a while ago, and I was going to go, but I don't know how to put it on there. So, we're going to cook out some hot dogs and hamburgers for today. Just me and Dean, as usual. And I got a shadow on the other side of my face, but this light only goes so far. Have to sit kind of sideways. Hello, can you see me now? I'm feeling good today, I guess you can tell. I'm tired. I don't sleep good at night. My hair still don't look the greatest, but then I've not brushed it today. Can you tell? Kind of lazy. No, I'm not lazy. We went out and we transplanted the cucumbers into their own little pan or bucket. We went out and put that fence post in that I bought 3 days ago. So the fence is now propped up. And what else did? Oh, and when I got up this morning, my lights didn't work, so I had to check them out. And there was some wires that I didn't have the wire nuts on good, so I fixed those, and they work great now. If they didn't change their mind since I fixed them, or since I've hung them up. I still don't have them plugged up yet, or I'd check them out. I got to get the smart plug from behind the TV because I did run the plug-in wire to the side instead of to the middle, and so that basically, what else did we do yesterday? We went to church. No, what is today? Yeah, we went to church yesterday morning, went to eat, and we went to Harbor Freight, and I spent $86 on tools. My daddy was a grease monkey. He worked on tractor trailers, engines, and I think that I don't like to work on motors, and I don't like to get greasy, but I do love tools, and I think that comes from him. I remember I used to play in his big toolbox all the time. He had this big wooden toolbox, and I used to get his tools out and play with them. And he had this big, huge drill that you crank it. Had a big old long bit, and I sat and drill holes all in the porch. He wasn't too thrilled about that. Then one time my sister got in a fight with this girl, and I was afraid she was being hurt. And my sister was 9 years older than me, and I was probably around 4, I guess. And I went into Daddy's big toolbox, and I got this big pipe wrench out. I mean, it was huge. I couldn't even pick it up. I had to drag it. But when I got down there, when I saw that girl's blonde hair come up, I managed to pick it up, and I came down on her head and split her head wide open. It's a wonder I hadn't killed her. Back then we used to do some crazy stunts that I don't know how we survived. Like the time that I came off the hill to where if you're not from Cleveland, you don't know where it's at, but Wholesale Supply, where their warehouse is, there's a big steep hill that goes down, and it comes out right into a ditch. And I came off, it comes like from the Ocoee Street where the cemetery's at up on the hill, but there's a big steep hill that goes straight down. And I came down that hill on a bicycle. It was a, it's probably like a 4-speed, but it had gears, and I didn't know how to work the brakes. So I was hitting the brakes, and there was no brakes because the brakes were on the handlebar, and I went in the ditch. Turned head over heels into the ditch, and the bicycle on top of me. It winded me. But I survived, as you can see. Nothing broken. Little bruised, little shaking. I don't know what kept me from breaking my neck. Another time, telling you some funny stories about me, I guess, or they were funny to me. When we moved to my grandmother's house, we had a propane gas tank like we have out here. I don't know if you've seen ours in the videos or not. It's a big, huge tank. And she lived across the road and up a hill. But we got into it one day, and I got upset with her. So I went running down there, and I turned around, and I jumped backwards up onto that tank, and I promptly slid right straight back off. Landed on the ground. And then I could hear her sister and her on the bank. She was saying, "Well, where is she?" And her sister said, "She was right there. I don't know what happened to her." And I'm laying on the ground, and I can't breathe, but I'm laughing, but I can't breathe. So it was like, it was strange. But again, nothing broken. And of course, me and my friend made up. We got over being mad. We were friends. We were best friends, and we were always doing crazy stuff. My sister used to, my mom was gone by that point. She left when I was 9 years old. And my sister would go out, when I would go up there, and she'd come out on the porch, and she'd holler for me, and they all call me Renee. So when she hollered, she'd go, "Renee!" Well, my friend had a cat that would go, it would sound just like my sister hollering Renee. And one day we were in her house playing, and I kept hearing Renee, and I'd go to the front door and I'd holler, "What?" She didn't answer. So a few minutes later she'd come, I'd hear it again, "Renee," and I'd go to the front door and I'd say, "What?" Still nothing. So the third time I went to the door and hollered, "What?" the cat was standing on the porch rail, and she goes, and of course we cracked up laughing. It didn't take much to make us laugh. We were always laughing about something. And those were the good old days. Her name was Vicky. And then we got, the good old days turned into, we got teenagers and started dating. We got into a fight over the same guy at one point. She ended up marrying him. And I mean, we got in a physical fight. We were like rolling all over the ground. If I had it to do over, I wouldn't have done it. she was welcome to him, but she didn't stay married to him. You know, they stayed married a few years. Now they're divorced. And she's married again. The last I heard, I haven't talked to her in years. Well, we're too far away, and she don't live right in Cleveland. And when we get to go to Cleveland, we don't have time to visit. We have, between us, we have 5 kids, and he's got a brother that lives there, and we don't have time to even visit all the kids or the grandkids. You know, I have my grandson's married, and his granddaughter's in a home on her own, and we don't have time to go visit because we have to go down there and back because of the animals. And that's another reason I want to get back to Cleveland, and that way I can go visit people. I can go hunt my friend down if I can find her, if she still lives where she used to live. Of course, I only went there one time, so I don't know if she even still lives there or not. Would be nice if she did. But anyway, that's it for today, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day. If I don't talk to you anymore today, pray that I find my camera. That camera is $200, but I've got another one ordered. It's not a GoPro, it's a bigger camera that should be here before the end of the month. I got a good deal on it, so, and it's a vlogging camera. But remember that God is with you every day that ends in Y. And in case you don't understand what that means, my husband didn't, and I had to explain it. Every day ends in Y. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday all ends with a Y. God is with you every day. If tonight, you know, sleep peacefully tonight, for He's always watching. God loves you. I love you, and thank you for your many, many prayers. And thank you for subscribing to my channel.